Go to Kick real quick. Because you threw in something in the chat and that didn't work either. Which is also a problem. Oh, crap. Oh, put in a 6-digit code. Why do I have to do that? Like everything has a passcode on it. Yeah. And then the passcode has a passcode.
I get it. They don't want people to like spam accounts, like stream like 100 things at once just to say they did it. Like, oh, we're gonna let's see if I can crash the PlayStation Network by just spamming playing Mario Kart 55, whatever that game is called.
Okay, this works. Kick works. Okay,
Isa
this works.
sold out
Kick
said
works.
hello. Isa sold out said hello.
Wow, that was crazy. Wow, that was crazy. I'm not used to that. I'm not used to that. Oh, that's because I'm looking at myself 3 times. Oh, that's because I'm looking at myself 3 times. I do. I was like, what? Where's the echo coming from? I forgot that I had Kick and I do. I was like, what? I have YouTube, Kick, and so everything works. I'm seeing everything now. I have YouTube, Kick, and so everything works. I'm seeing. Okay, cut that off. That's annoying.
Do you ever watch your own videos, Gary?
Hell no, I should.
You say hell no.
I'm about to. I was like, but I thought about. It, I was like, yeah, I need to. I have to. That's how you.
That's why I would have a channel like that. I'm not into that.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out. Too. I don't like the size of the fonts. And I can't really see that.
Like,
all right, types up the chat now. Let me see if Kick, not Kick, but Twitch is working. Because I might have the wrong thing on that one. I don't know. We don't let them hoes. Stream manager. Start collaborating. Yeah, it says I'm offline. How come you didn't say it says I was offline?
because it doesn't say that for me. It says you're live to me.
What? So why does it say that it's offline here?
Twitch?
On Twitch, yeah.
No, I can still see you talking. No, it's still going for me.
That's interesting. Let me see. This might be yeah, because my name's not in here either. What the hell? It might not be the right one. This is kind of annoying. YouTube Studio. Let me see. Okay, there I am. Okay, I guess I have. Do I have multiple accounts? I know I had one a long time ago. Yep, but this is my streaming account. Let me check this one. Okay, yeah, that's me. So the question is, how come I don't see your chats in unless let me check. I might have had it set up for the other one. So it might not be set up right on OBS, which doesn't make any sense unless the chat's wrong.
You have to set up each separate chat. Like, how's that work? Where you set the room up? Like I don't know how the output for that stuff works for chat. So is the chat like a separate window?
Yeah, so the way that it works is that since I'm multi-streaming on multiple platforms, the chat. Oh, I got a app that allows me to add all the chats into one thing.
Okay.
So I think, now it's saying hello and everything like that. Okay, so what the flim flam is going on here? I think it's a wrong one because you didn't see my chats that I dropped in here.
I don't see any still.
Okay, so that means that I put the wrong one in here, in this guy. Let me fix that. Docs. Chatbot. No, not chatbot. Settings, accounts. I think I'm on the wrong one. Where is Twitch? Disconnect that. Now, it is me. Hold on. Authorize. Okay, it says that's the right one. What the hell? Let me see something. Can I put something in here? Because I see your stuff. Dashboard. Let me see.
Eyes sold out, said High Rain.
Okay, it showed up in there that time.
Let me see if I see it. Yep, that works.
Awesome. Okay, so yeah, I see you now. I see you in the chat. Okay, so I guess I had the wrong one linked.
Yeah, I guess so. It's kind of weird, but I guess.
Yeah. That is crazy. I'm looking at myself in 3 different windows. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
So what you been up to, man?
Not too much. I have this job fair I'm going to on. What's today? Today the 10th? Today's the 9th, right?
Yes. Today's the 9th.
Like the 15th. It's not this Thursday. It's next Thursday. Let's see. That date is the 17th. I'm tripping. It's not the 15th. The 15th is Tuesday. Tech for Net Tech. So we'll see what they're talking about up there.
That's cool.
How about for you, Gary? What are you doing?
Just doing a lot. Just working a lot, really. That's pretty much it.
You still go to that same office?
Same office.
What's that like?
You remember how you said that you never wanted to work in a cubicle?
Yeah.
You remember how I said I never wanted to work in a cubicle?
They put you in the cubicle, Gary?
They put me in the cubicle.
Oh, man.
It's so bad when people fight over the cubicles, though. Like,
People fight over them?
man, they be like low key trying to, like, cause we got open seating at my job, so I always get the seat next to the window, cause I like the seat next to the window, and there's a couple of old ladies who keep on trying to take my seat every now and again. I'm like, man, you goddamn colonizers. I say, y'all can't let black people have nothing.
Yeah, let you work from home stuff.
I do. I work from home twice a week.
Not twice a week. he would go in once a month for like an hour. I mean, like he pretty much had a 100% remote job.
Wow.
The job he has to go in like 4 times a week on average. Sometimes 3, but I need to talk to him. I talked to him for a while, but his life was so much better when he had 100% remote.
I bet.
Well, I should have said on his behalf, but like when they brought people back to the office, it's like they just did that to abuse people, man.
Oh, they did it because it's easy to control people when you make them go to a certain building. Yeah, the way it works is that think about it. Like most jobs, they got certain stuff that you can do extra job that cost you money. Like one of those things is like, hey, they might serve lunch, or they got janitor services, they got um, banks, or they got I don't know, they got random stuff.
Got gas you gotta pay. You got I mean,
Yeah, so it kind of keeps the economy moving when you make people go into the office. So I think that came from government that forced people to make people go in because they actually did like a survey and then did some research about like how effective we were in the office versus going to the office and not. We were all more effective not going to the office than we were going into the office.
yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, I know.
And they want to go back, but the problem is they can't really go back. Like COVID has ruined everything for them, man. They have a whole generation of people that like. It's not that they can't get people to go back to the office, but nobody wants to be there.
Nah, nobody wants to be in the office.
You know, before they had people that felt like the job was to go to. That's what having the job meant. You being in the office, and now they have people that are like, "Get me the hell out of here. This is stupid." So
Hmm.
not coming back. They're not gonna have. Maybe if you have some super cool job where you actually build stuff in person, but
Right.
these cubicle desk jobs, nobody wants to go to some office and dummies and be there for 8 hours. And then the other thing is like, I'm in Atlanta. The traffic will break you by itself, man. You sitting in traffic for 2 hours.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
And it's so expensive to live close to where all the jobs are. I don't know if Dallas is like this,
Oh
but
no, Dallas is definitely like that. It's terrible. Like,
all the jobs are on one side of town. So this gets you either pay like 3,000 a month in rent to live super close to your job,
uh
or you pay like 1,500. But if you get unlucky, it could take you an hour and 30 minutes to get to work.
right.
Get back from work. It depends on what direction you're coming from, but it can get pretty insane. Like when I was going to Gwinnett Tech, man, that junk is like 45 minutes away with no traffic. But when I was taking my brother up there to take the cybersecurity stuff, Gary, it
Yeah.
could take us an hour and 50 minutes to get up there sometimes because the traffic was so bad. There was a part of the highway was traffic would literally stop some days, Gary.
Hmm.
And like it would be going like 2 miles an hour for like 8 or 9 miles.
Right.
Just like mind-numbingly stupid.
Nah, it's crazy.
So like we would go to class, we'd spend more time driving back, going up and coming back than we would in actual classes. Because it take like an hour and 50 minutes to get up there, and most of the time it take an hour and 20 to get back.
Right.
You know. But like if you went when there's no like if I drove up there now, it take like 40 minutes to get up there. But when you do it in the morning, like we have morning classes and after. And when you do that day after day, it just becomes mind numbing. It's like I spend half my day in the car in traffic with idiots.
Right. It's crazy.
They can't drive.
No, they cannot. I remember Atlanta. Everybody sucked at driving out there.
It's worse.
All right, how did it get? Oh, because the people from everywhere else kept coming in.
It's worse. Yeah, we got people from everywhere, and people don't have insurance anymore, and I don't. It's really bad now.
Nah, I believe it.
This has to be one of the most dangerous cities to drive in when it comes to accidents.
Nah, I know. I believe you 100%. It's pretty bad. It was pretty bad out there.
It sucks, dude. My dad was telling me, man, one of the doctors he worked with got into a car accident like 5 miles from where we live at, man. The guy like hit him at a red light and totaled his car, Gary.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, I told you about my accident, didn't I?
No, he didn't say. Well, yeah. When did you have an accident?
I think it's about December.
No, did it total your car?
Hmm? Oh no! Well, they wanted to total it. I wouldn't. Well, they did total the car. I couldn't stop them from not totaling it, but I bought the car back, got it fixed, and then yeah, that cost me like 8 grand.
Oh man, what happened?
Well, somebody hit my car and took off.
Yeah, tell no. I need to talk to you more. They hit you and they just took off.
Yeah, it was on the highway.
Oh, you
I shit you not.
damn.
They hit me in the back, took out my whole trunk. The whole back end was just demolished. But it wasn't that bad where I couldn't drive it. I didn't think they were gonna total the car. I thought they were just gonna fix it because well, I mean, I think it cost me 6 grand, but my deductible plus whatever they were gonna pay was still like less than the value of the car. So I thought they were gonna fix it. But these days they just try to total stuff out outright without even trying to fix it.
Yeah.
Like I heard somebody a friend of a friend, they told me about like how they just barely hit the front bumper or something. They wanted to total the vehicle. I was like, the
These new
fuck?
cars. It depends on what kind of car you have.
I think it was like a BMW or something like that.
Some of the frames of these cars, like if the frame is bent at all, they tell them to total it.
Oh no! I mean, it's not even the frame. It was just the bumper. I mean,
They said they could replace the bumper and it was
I think it hit the light. I mean, the light was broken and the front part of the car was messed up. They would have had to get that replaced.
So some of these newer cars, Gary, like I mean, I guess they're safer if you get into a high speed accident, but some of them, low speed collisions can like bend the frame of the car, and it's not that it's not repairable, but they rather total the car,
Right.
which is horrible, obviously.
Oh no, that sounds pretty horrible. But dang.
No, it's bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I've been hit at a stoplight. The 2 accidents I've been in, I got hit at the stoplight both times.
Nah, I got hit on the highway, but damn, man, that shit sucked.
That's crazy, man. This sounds like this thing was trying to kill you, man.
I mean, the fact that they didn't even bother getting out of the car or seeing how bad it was, they just like pulled out and just took off. I was so mad because I'm thinking, man, I was like, shoot, it's like, God, I got jolted pretty bad too. I had to go to the therapy and everything like that. I don't even like that kind of stuff.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So what did the person do? Did they try to cross in front? Did they try to thing where they try to speed up behind you and they sideswiped you?
No, they full on hit the back of my car.
On the highway?
On the highway.
How fast are you guys going?
Oh, it was during rush hour traffic. I probably got hit about like 50 miles an hour or so.
Damn.
So it wasn't like they were going full on 70, 80 or nothing like that. But
No, man, they still could cause you to spin out or whatever hitting you that fast.
oh yeah, 100%. Like I felt it. I ain't gonna lie. So
That's crazy, dude.
all right, I got Bigo up too. Oh my god, this thing is still kicking strong. I can stream on 4 different things. No, too bad my Bigo stuff is. I don't know how to do Bigo on my computer like that.
So what did the police say about the whole thing when you called?
They wasn't trying to do shit. It was like, did you get a license plate? I was like, no. I mean, how was I gonna get one that fast? They just took off.
Yeah, it was like his car, the person that hit you had damage too, right?
I was like, yeah. I was like, why don't you go after that person? And they said they'll do the best they can. But they didn't even take a report. That's how bad it was.
I've only seen one accident where I thought the person was trying to hit and run, but their car was like so damaged they couldn't hit and run. I mean, maybe they really couldn't control their car or whatever, because that just was messed up, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I've witnessed like 2 bad accidents, and that accident, no, I take that back. I have witnessed a hit and run. It was that accident because one of the people that caused the accident, they just like kept going. Because they like cut the person off. They were like, it's one of those situations where 2 people were trying to merge into one lane.
Mm-hmm.
And they like touched wheels, and the other person just kept going. Scary.
Wow.
And that joke was a big accident, dude. I'm lucky. It was us going to school one day. We just got through it because the cops hadn't quite got there yet. Like they hadn't stopped traffic yet.
Mm-hmm.
So it happened right in front of us. So like people were able to sneak through, but there was glass everywhere. Like it was a miracle I didn't blow up my tires because there It's probably like an 8-car accident.
Mm.
It was bad, man.
Wow. That's nice.
One car got hit, then another car got hit, then like another car flipped to Gary. It was upside down.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's crazy. Now, what was going to talk about today? I had a topic. Oh, did you hear about that kid that stabbed the other kid at the track meet?
Yeah, I heard about that, but the story keeps changing. I saw the police report finally came out for it.
Yeah, I haven't read the police report yet. I need to before I actually start to chime in from what I heard.
Yeah, you should read it, man. It's stupid, man. Like, maybe it's a generational thing, man. Like, I don't. Like, why would he stab some white kid? Like, that's the part I don't get.
I mean, to me, it sounded like they were trying to, like he was just minding his own business. White kid came up and said, "Hey, you need to move," and he didn't. He pretty much said, "Why don't you make me?" White boy came up on him, and black kid stabbed him. That's what happened.
I know that part, but the more information that comes out, man, it's
But here's my deal, though. It's like, one, I mean, if this was reversed and a black kid ran up on some white boy and then the white boy stabbed him, I don't think that we'd be hearing the story that we'd be hearing it like it is now. They were like, oh, he shouldn't have brought a knife to school. And one, he wasn't at school. He was at a track meet. It was a school function.
Yeah, it's still a school event.
It was a school event, but, you know, and it's Texas, too, and it's Dallas, Texas. It's like in a DFW area. Like, you know, people carrying knives and guns and stuff, that's not a stretch. It's not like, you know, it's not abnormal. And, you know, for what I know, kids don't fight no more. They don't go hand to hand.
But that's the problem, though, right?
They're just not.
Yeah, but that's the problem, though, man. You can't be a high school student and like stab another high school student over what?
I mean, yeah.
Like that's the problem, man. Like these guys are kids, and it's like, what did he stab them over? You're not supposed to be here,
right? And I mean, then I'm gonna ask a question. It's like, why did you have to try to touch that guy? That's the question I would have. Why do you feel like you have the right to put your hands on somebody just because they didn't do what you say?
I mean, I would say they don't, but like when we were in high school, people did that, right?
Well, yeah, and then they got touched.
They didn't get stabbed. I mean, if you stabbed that person, you would have gotten in trouble, though, right?
Oh, yes. I mean, I'm not gonna say that the kid shouldn't get into any trouble, but to me, it is textbook self-defense. Like, as soon as that guy came up on him and tried to like and put his hands on him, he just put his own life in his hands.
I mean, I don't think that's how the case is gonna turn out for that kid. I think that like people put that rhetoric out there, but like when you're a high school kid and you go to a school event and somebody ends up dead, Gary, you're gonna
get. I just got kicked off of. I got kicked off of Bigo for that. I sure the hell did. It said live ended, nudity or sexually suggestive content, hateful content, smoking or abuse, violence and graphic. You are banned due to breaking Bigo law community guidelines. God dang. That's crazy.
And what account was that? That was on what?
That was on Bigo.
Really?
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, all I did was just report a story. I didn't say people should stab them. I just gave my opinion about it.
This hateful content stuff is such a joke, man.
It is. It really is. I'm like, wow.
I mean, I saw the story. It's changed a lot, man. Because at first when I saw it, people made it sound like it was on the street or whatever. Like, not street literally, but like that they weren't at a school event or anything. But the more information that comes out, man, the worse it looks for the young guy, man. And I'm just from a different generation, man. If he got up and beat the kid up, man, I'd be like, hey, man, they should say 2 kids are fighting and he gets suspended from school or whatever, and that's the end of it, right? But when you kill somebody over something stupid, Gary, you're gonna get in trouble.
Nah,
that's all I'm.
No, I agree. I 100% agree.
I'm just saying, because I just remember when I was a kid going to Decatur High School, the idea that one of the kids from Krim or Avondale would like stab somebody at a football game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, man. It was just different then, man. So when I was a kid with the local kids from the projects, man, it was kind of like, man, if you stab people or shoot people, man, that's like a different level. Like, you didn't do that to other students just to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm like? That wasn't seen as being cool or such behavior people would defend. You know, it's supposed to.
Hello? I guess he just dropped out. Yeah, he must have dropped out. Oh, there you go. Hello?
For some reason.
Oh. They just say, oh, man, y'all talking too real on here.
I'm sorry. My speakerphone was back to you.
Nah.
No, I was just saying in my ear, man, they may have jumped a white boy or whatever, but the idea that, like, you're going to stab some guy.
No, I think I do believe that he over escalated the situation. Like, I don't think that should have happened the way it should happen. But
you just have to have better judgment, man. Like, he could have just, like, that's the only thing I'm saying about it. Like, if he got to a fight with the kid, I'd have been like, whatever, man.
Right.
But, like, when you just stab some, if you're 16 and you stab some 16-year-old at some school dance or a track meet or at the end of the basketball game, you're gonna go to jail. Like, people are not gonna think that's cool, man.
No, I get that, man. I 100% agree with that. I don't think that he should have stabbed. I'm not saying, oh, I would have stabbed him. No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that, like, you have to make better decisions to put your hand. Like, there was no reason for him to put himself in a spot where that guy could stab, like, do that to him.
I agree with that. No, I agree with that. But on the other end, especially for the people's parents, man, it's like, how did my son get killed by somebody that, like, let's say he had permission to be there or whatever, right?
Right.
That part is all clear. Because that part's unclear about what he was doing there, too. But let's just say he was there for the track meet legitimately, and he was there to watch one of his buddies or whatever. Like, you can't have a culture where these high schoolers go around shooting and stabbing each other for stupid stuff like this, man. You're in the wrong tit, or, like, you stepped on my shoes, or, you know, all that stupid. Like, I'm just saying, man, like, you can't do that, man. But that was the, like, stupid stuff from our air. Oh, you stepped on my shoes.
Right.
I mean, we both would, you know. I'm sure you saw stuff happen because of stupid stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean,
you got my jacket dirty. You walked past me and got my jacket dirty.
Right.
We had also, like, I'm just saying, man, like, if he was at some bus stop, I would have more sympathy for him. It still would be a stupid decision, but you can't go to a school event and be stabbing people, dude.
Nah, I mean, it wasn't a smart decision on his side for doing that.
It's a really bad decision, man. And, like, I mean, I don't know. You know, part of it's weird because, like, you know, like, once these agitators get involved in this stuff, because, you know, I tried to look at some stuff on the internet and people like, oh, he was suspended for having a knife before or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Which doesn't seem to be true, but a lot of people are putting that out there. Have you seen that, Gary?
I haven't seen that.
They claim that he was suspended from school for having a weapon.
Oh.
But I can't confirm that's true, though, because you know how these white people are. They're going to try to dirty up your name as much as possible, right? But people are putting that out there, that, like, he had been recently suspended for having weapons at school. You know. But it's a crazy. Why do you think the stories are blowing up so much, man?
Because it's a white kid and a black kid.
Yeah, you're probably right. It would have still been a local story to have a student get killed, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think, I don't know, 100%. It would have been one of those things like, oh, well, yeah, it would have been like, if it was a black kid, local news. White kid, local news. Black kid, white kid, let's make it a whole big thing.
Well, you know, that's the culture here, man. Then Trump is Trump's probably going to have that dude's well, I don't know, that guy's dad, maybe he won't participate in that crap, but a lot of them will go to the White House and act a fool with Trump because, you know, he's going to want to take advantage of this.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
I don't know. I have been following it though because it's changed so much. The first day I thought maybe the kid would like get in trouble, but like not get in a lot of trouble. Well, it sounded kind of more like a mutual fight at the beginning, but now it just sounds like this kid's gonna go to jail for 20 years over something stupid.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't get it, man. These black kids go places by themselves. That's the other thing about this story, man. They're going by themselves to places like this, or it's just like a black area.
No, I mean it was it's Frisco, so it's like one of those more affluent areas and stuff. So that's what's so crazy about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Because in my area, man, if we went to one of those places, there's no way you go there by yourself as a black dude, man.
Right. I mean, he should have
That's
been.
like
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that he wasn't with his friends or a bunch of other people. It was something about some rain or something like that. He was just trying to
I see that.
cover himself over a tent, and and the crazy thing is, the white boy who confronted him had nothing to do with that tent. It wasn't his tent. It wasn't his team's tent. It had nothing to do with him. I guess he had a different outfit on than the tent, and then he decided to say something. But again, it had nothing to do with him. He got involved for no reason. I don't understand why he was involved with him in the first place.
Well, that's kind of unclear. Like so much of the stuff, I don't know why he was either. But it raining. I mean, the story kind of makes more sense the more information comes out. But man, this guy, man, these kids in the internet, man. Like these kids, like all I gotta say is that I hope this kid understood. He's probably looking at the stuff on the internet. I hope he understands that, like, to claim self-defense, you have to claim the true or inferior life, right?
Right.
You can't just be like, this kid annoyed me for questioning me about where I was from or whatever, so I stabbed him. That's not gonna be seen as self-defense, dude.
Right. It's not.
So like, this is just stupid.